I sit down and I say, "Sister, I am so glad to see you." And she looked at me and she said, "I don't want you to die." Okay. Hadn't thought about it, huh? I hadn't thought about it. So I don't know if she called the police or whatever, but I got up and walked off. That's my story. Listen, if you got stories you'd like to share at the Recovery Cafe or Sounds of Sobriety, we want to have you come down. 810-239-2901. Let us know about your prom that's going to ride. Maybe a marriage proposal that worked out or didn't work out. Any story you have, keep it under 5 minutes, and we'll have you right here on Verbal Libations. Who do we got next up?
Sean.
All right, Sean, come on, baby, give it to him.
All right, before I read this, my poem's called My Addiction, and I wrote this thinking back about how I really felt. It says, as I sit here in fear, I wonder if the end is near. I feel so cold and dead, it's probably because I'm so fucked in the head. One more shot, my blood runs cold, I wake up with no one home. I think, why am I still here, living in this world with everything so dear? I try to care, but the future seems so bare. As I nod out again in this chair, when I wake up, something has changed. I no longer want to live this way. I take a shower to wash all the pain away and try to start a bright new day. The people around me won't stay away, trying to pull me in 2 different ways. Which way will I go? I don't even know. The confusion is so thick, it makes my head split. All I want is another prick. Try to fight the pain, I really do. I wish you knew what I go through. Finally I give in, and the muddy water runs through my veins, and they had to tell my family I died in vain. I wish I would have known it would end this way, because I really would have went another way. Now I lay here, decaying and my body turning gray, buried 6 feet deep in a cold, wet grave.
All right.
Are you supposed to clap to that? That was sad. That was good, man. Wow. All right. Listen, we're going to take another break. And actually, I'm going to give you a best of Verbal Libation. So don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Yeah. Why don't you come into what I'm into? Slip into darkness and listen. I rhyme monumental. Never I fault to alter my ulterior assault. The inferior thoughts of feeble. In the process, the party we will wobble, but it don't fall down. And it won't stall now. Beware, the boy's bad after 7 when the lights go click. My mic injects nitro into my blood.
This is called You Could Have Changed Them. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh and dwelled amongst the child in the ghetto projects. The lyrics gave him hope, put swagger in his step, but still he looked out at the world from those project steps. The hood is like the mass graveyard, unkept. Zombies roll down the block, bass lines, nodding heads, and yes, they knocking loud enough to wake the dead, but it could only take Jesus to raise Lazarus. Filled to the brim with talent, whole project is famous. It's different when the whole world knows what your name is. Long gone the broke days and what you can't get. They eating rice in Africa, but still they listening. So what you gonna say to them? It's powerful how words give a sense of rebirth. So how we gonna relay it to them? You wasting air God could have given to an angel. You had the mic, you had their minds, you could have changed them. Thank you so much. This one is called Dear Mr. Intellectual. Dear Mr. Intellectual, I got that mad respect for you. You bust the glass ceiling, showed the world what all the rest could do. Made your family proud, probably ate all of your vegetables. Got out of ghetto land like God's hands were protecting you. I long to see the rest improve, no room for the rest to move. Crabs in the barrel like the bullets ghetto children shoot. Triggers that they pull at you, not always on them 22s. I just want to present to you. Struggle for what isn't through. Children are miseducated. Jailhouses, cars, schools, treat them like they criminals and say it's all about the youth. Mothers say they love them and they try, but we don't see the proof. The hand that rocks the cradle is unstable. That means child abuse. Babies won't stop crying, so she silenced them. What did he do? Cry out for a diaper change, sleepy, or just wanted food? Come give us the knowledge institutions have afforded you. Tell her how to cook the proper food. Read to him in the womb. Tell him how to manage finance. Always living broke. Spend all that he gets soon as he get it. Nothing that he owns. Banking system predatory. Lure you in to get a loan. Hit the poor with interest rates that eat him out of house and home. Boxed in on all sides. Faith weak, spirit gone. Son dead in the street from a drug deal. Going wrong cause everybody want dope. They blow their problems up in smoke. May seem like you made it through, but the struggle here continues on. Mr. Intellectual. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, young brother, you over there with your pants sagging. Can I ask you a question? Are you familiar with 25 to life? Well, what about self-destruction? Cause I've been watching you for a while, young man. The way you run around town with your gun in hand, robbing, stealing, maybe even killing. And I got a bad feeling, so let me voice my opinion.
Without self-respect, you're certainly self-destruct. Be true to your history, therein lies your possibility. Harriet Tubman, Ida B. Wells, Barnett, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X. The past is prologue to your future.
No matter who you are, what you really do. Truth of the matter is, all got work to do. If it distresses you, it ought to hurt me too. Don't let it bring you down. Just never let it go.
You guys ready?
All right.
You ready? Huh? I need a little more motivation than that, right?
All right now.
I wish I had a nickel. I wish I had a dime. I wish I had a girlfriend that kissed me all the time.
That's the best one yet.
My mother took my nickel. My father took my dime. My brother took my girlfriend and left me Frankenstein. Thank you very much. All right, I got somebody else over here. Where
Leroy.
is it Leroy? Come on, brother Leroy. Give me one. Leroy.
I'm real nervous about this.
Come on, Leroy.
Oh, divine master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life.
Woo! Good job!
Stand by. We're gonna go to. What'd you guys think? Hey, you don't have another song in you, do you? You have another song in you? Or have you done your entire repertoire?
No, I have not.
You have not? You think
No.
you got a part of another
I
song?
can sing another little part of the song.
Okay, all right, let's do it. Give her some love.
Woo! Dina!
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you loved me as long as you wanted. And then someday you leave me for somebody new. Worry. Why do I let myself worry? crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Patsy Cline, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Good job. Good job. Man, I don't know. I'm looking at my poets over here. You guys are looking almost like the American Idol panelists over there. Nairi Willis, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm not gonna get so frustrated this time. I'm gonna really just try to do it. Hey, you, haven't seen you around lately. What you been doing? Well, I haven't seen you spot any spots around. So what, you just been parlaying? Say, have you been under the weather maybe? Haven't seen your deceitful face lurking around trying to find a fish to grab onto your bait. By the way, are you still causing catastrophes? You know, I sometimes miss the way you so gently held me tight, me holding on to rage that is so angrily pent up, making me want to fight. But who is it that I want to beat up so mercilessly? Because when the fun is over and I look for somebody to blame, it's only me. I would stomp the streets at any time, day or night, all day, disregarding all the things that could have caused me great bodily harm. But you know, I wasn't thinking right. I loved you more than I loved my kids, my parents, and moreover myself. But I found someone who will help me, sustaining me so I can drop you to the left. Thanks, Beyonce. Because now I'm on the right side. There is glory, joy, love, and and an abundance of peace. Living happily with the new life, I'm getting closer to God and not having any grief. Sadness has been taken away. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sadness has been taken away from me. Now I don't think that's gonna work either. Not as bad as my eyes do. It help a little bit. Okay, here we go. Sadness has been taken away from me now that I can thoroughly enjoy having time to be around my children, to make them so happy and be with my family. And being hurt, I allowed you to inflict pain and meanness, selfishness, disregardness, not paying attention to, not caring for nobody else's life. But guess what? Now I have Jesus set on my side telling me I was healed by his stripes. So, guess what? Crack. You have no more dominion here. Or my family. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Keep it moving and get your lying face far away from me. Love, the fact that you are out of my life, Nairi.
All right.
Hey, she's a trooper, right?
Good job.
Listen, those of you at home, I may need to explain something. A lot of our poets this evening are, I want to call them, what do you guys call yourselves? Clients? Clients of Odyssey House? Or Residents at Odyssey House, which is a substance abuse center. So if you guys are struggling with addictions, you need to give them a call because they have a great program here, right? helps people conquer their addictions, whether it's crack, cocaine, heroin, I don't know, gambling, alcohol. Do they do sex addiction? Do they do sex addiction here?
Work on it.
I need to ask.